Everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today we're going to take a look at the Movo VXR10-Ai. This is an on-camera little mini shotgun microphone, and it has some AI features built right into it. I'm looking forward to this thing. Let's jump in, unbox it, see what we get inside, and then test it out. And here we go. All right, here is the microphone, and we can see here it says Movo Creators Wanted. This is the VXR10-Ai, and this is a super cardioid on-camera AI microphone. So yeah, not much to see on the box, so let's just go ahead and get this thing out so we can check it out. And let's see, I think there's a few things in here. Yeah, all right, just a sticker, says happy, not happy, so there's that if you need it. We have a, it looks like a user's guide here if we need it, and some other information about the mic if we need. Oh, there is some information on here about battery indicators and different indicators as well. So we might want to keep that for just a moment. And here we have the microphone, which comes with a dead cat. So very, very nice, and nice compact microphone capsule here. And we're also going to get a couple of cables. We're going to get a 3.5 to 3.5 cable for your cameras. And then we have another sticker, and we have our silica gel, because we always have to have silica gel. We also have a USB-C to USB-C cable, I imagine for charging this bad boy up, and it looks like you can also use it as a input as well for your audio. So yeah, very nice. All right, well, let's set this stuff off. Oh, can't forget this shock mount, because we're gonna need a shock mount. So all right, let's go ahead and let's put this thing on here. Let's get this in there right quick. And before we do, actually, let me just show you a little bit on the microphone here. So we have a power button right here. So that's going to turn the power on. And you can see there, when it lights up in green, that's the AI. When it lights up in blue, that is the regular mode. And then you'll notice here you have a minus 10 dB and plus 20 and then 0. So the light indicator right now is on 0. If we push the button on the top of the little, it looks like a little speaker icon, you push that once and it's going to move over to the next level. So right now it went to plus 20 dB. We can go again, it's going to go to negative 10 dB. And again, that's going to put us back at 0. So if you happen to be in a very, very loud place and you have the levels all the way down in your camera, or maybe you can't control the audio in your camera only with your microphone or something, and you're in a loud place, you can go ahead and put that on like negative 10 dB, and that'll knock down some of the noise levels coming into the camera. Now, if you are, let's say, at a concert or a car race or something, you have the audio levels all the way down on your camera, it's still too loud, and maybe your audio is still peaking, again, you can go ahead and hit that negative 10 dB and knock it down some more. But let's say you're someplace where it's very, very quiet and you need to boost those levels up, and maybe you want to boost the levels up in the mic instead of with the gain on your camera, so you can avoid some of that, you know, hiss and preamp noise. You can go ahead and push this button again, and you can get it all the way up to plus 20 dB. So some really nice options on there. And again, right here, you push this bottom button where the power is. Instead of pushing it and holding it to turn it off, you just push it once, and that light will turn green, and now you have your AI features activated. So pretty simple operation, nice looking mic. Let's go ahead and let's just put this back in the dead cat. We'll pop this in into the shock mount, just like that. And we can use either cable for whichever way you want. I'm going to go ahead and just plug this one in right there. The other end can go into your camera. And yeah. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go actually shoot a little bit. I'm going to head outside and we'll just take a quick listen, and we'll try the AI feature and see how it goes. All right, I'm outside here and I have the microphone hooked up. I'm actually using it right now with my DJI Osmo Action 5, and this is the regular mode. Now, it is really, really windy out here, and I do have the dead cat on, so hopefully it's knocking down most of, if not all of, this wind. But there is a intersection just over here, and so I thought that might be a good place to go check out the noise cancellation, the AI noise cancellation with this microphone. So let's head over there, try it out. We'll do a test with the noise cancellation off, and then we'll do it with it on, and we'll see what kind of difference it actually makes. Okay, I made it over here to the intersection, and there's plenty of cars coming by, and I made sure the microphone's actually pointing this way towards the cars to see if I can knock down some of this noise that's directed, with my voice directed right at this. And so, yeah, this right now is just with the regular microphone mode, no noise cancellation. Let's go ahead and wait for the next light to turn and get more cars driving by, and I'll turn that noise cancellation on and we'll see how it does. All right, well, I have the noise cancellation on right now, and there's some cars rolling by here. So yeah, I wonder how this is going to pick up, because I think sometimes with these noise cancellation features, they expect the noise to be coming from like behind the mic or elsewhere. But this is a situation I think a lot of people might find themselves in, where they're just out and about vlogging and there is noise right behind them, and they want to make sure that their voice can still be picked up nice and clear from the microphone. So anyways, this is the AI feature turned on with the noise reduction. Hopefully it's working quite nicely. So what did you guys think about the AI noise cancellation? I'm actually using it again right now just to see how it does. But I've had this microphone for about 2 weeks now, and I've had the ability to take it with me on a couple of jobs to test it out. One of them was a football game down in Richmond, Virginia, and I wanted to test it out with the cheerleaders to see if it could pick up their cheers while there was all kinds of other stuff happening in the background, like, you know, the football game and the crowd noise and everything else. And so let's take a look at this clip and see how the microphone did.
Ready? Hit! Rock! Keep rocking! Jump the dance, don't stop! Rock! Keep rocking! This is Church's block! Woo! Rock! Keep rocking! Jump the dance, don't stop! Rock! Keep rocking! This is Church's block! Church's block! Woo!
All right, what did you think about the microphone? I have to say, I really like it. I was actually fairly impressed when I was at the football game and I was able to isolate the cheerleaders' audio a bit. There was a lot happening there. There was, you know, the game going on behind me. There were the home bleachers going behind me. Behind the cheerleaders had the visitors team. The announcers were on the loudspeaker. There was all kinds of stuff going on, and I was still able to hear those cheerleaders, which I thought was fantastic. Now, I also used this when I was outside and we were able to hear that. I thought that was great, but I wanted to hear what it sounds like here in my studio if I was to hook it up to one of my cameras. And so I just plugged it into my iPhone 17 Pro Max using the USB-C cable. So let's take a listen, and this is what it sounds like if I'm using my iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'm using, I think this is the Moments app. Now I'm looking at the levels over here, and it looks like it's probably around -18, probably peaking around -12 dB. So it could be a little bit hotter, but it's not that hard to boost this up in post, or you can actually go ahead and hit that negative or that plus 20 dB if you really needed to, but I think that might be a little bit too hot and start clipping if you had it that high. So yeah, what do you think? I'm curious to know. Anyways, I'm gonna leave links to this microphone down below in the video description so that you can check it out if you're interested. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.